What's up guys, it's Jpeasy and welcome to another in the series, Jpeasy Makes It Easy, where I provide tips, guides, and analysis to help you improve your Siege game. In this video, I'll be talking about the most basic and required aspects of being successful on defense, anchoring. Anchoring is when you stay around a specific location, typically on site, in order to be the last line of defense for your team. Now, you shouldn't be a stationary object staring at a door or window until someone comes your way, but there are many aspects that makes a good anchor. A good anchor has a plan before the round begins, knows where the attackers are coming from, has multiple ways to engage in gunfights, has the tools to slow or deter enemy advancement, peaks with advantage, and has his nerves on check when he has to clutch 1vx situations. Now, before I get into the details, let's talk about the operators that are best suited for anchoring. While any operator can technically anchor, some are better suited for the job than others due to the strength of their gadgets. My top anchors are Legion, Mute, Echo, Maestro, Goyo, and Mira. Now, I know I'm going to get some heat for not mentioning the original thick boys of Doc and Rook, but when I go over my details of what I require to be good anchors, to me, they can fit in any type of position, not just an anchor role. They fit more in a general gunner position, not necessarily to my specifications for a solid anchor. Legion, as I describe in detail in his operator guide, is great for intel and slowing attackers via his goo mines. Mute is fantastic for denying enemy drones via his jammers. Echo and Maestro both provide visual intel via cams, as well as their special effects on both of them. Mira for, well, her Miras, which provide intel and cause players to change their line of attack due to being afraid of challenging the person behind the Mira. And Goyo, who allows for multiple of the new Mira type shields to be placed around the map, which can then be detonated to slow enemy pushes. The universal similarity of each of these operators is intel. You want to either collect as much as you can about the attackers or deny their ability to gather their own intel. You want to use that knowledge to make the attacking team feel uncomfortable. Make them feel like if they push in, they'll be at a disadvantage in their gunfights. Another part of this, which is separate from the defender's gadget, is the destruction of the environment. This will allow you to increase the uncertainty of where you'll be peeking from. You can punch multiple holes in walls, create multiple rotates and peek holes, allowing you to keep the attacker unaware of which angle you'll be attacking from. I place smoke on consulate top floor, for example. I create holes in the yellow stairs wall and a rotate into the bathroom. From there, I deny entry to yellow stairs, and I can challenge the CEO or the B site windows with my smoke nades or SMG-11 fire from the holes I created. This creates multiple lines the attackers have to deal with when they rappel into sight. If I was to instead be playing as a person in connector, preferably someone with an ACOG like Maestro or Echo, and I was to be challenging the CEO windows, if I was to punch holes in the wall near the rotate, it would grant me an opportunity to safely peek the window by making the enemy guess which position I would be peeking from. Similarly, placing a shield inside one of the rotates can grant me a similar way to safely challenge the upside down rappel by putting me behind one of the mirror shields where I can see exactly where the enemy is rappelling from and pre-fire the position. Speaking of these new mirror type shields, if you use them to your advantage by placing them correctly in safe areas, they can stop pushes dead in their tracks. If they're also not able to be removed by things such as Sophia's or Ash charges, they can provide such an advantage that teams will either die horribly to your pre-fires or have to change their line of attack. These shields are just the latest tool in your arsenal for collecting information on enemy positions. The reason Echo is banned so often, may Echo mains rest in peace, is not only the annoying concussion effect, but the fact that he has two cameras that are basically invisible, providing intel to your team unchallenged. Same goes with Maestro. If the enemy team does not have an operator to clear his bulletproof cameras, they'll provide free intel, often causing the defensive team an easy win. Both previously mentioned operators' gadgets also have the ability to slow or deter enemy pushes in a multitude of ways. Maestro's cams can zap thermite charges off of walls, zap planters downing them before they're able to get the plant off, or destroy drones that are attempting to provide intel on defender positions. Echo can disorient approaching attackers or interrupt diffuser plant attempts. When challenged by these gadgets, attackers will often stop what they're doing to deal with the problems you present them. This can lead to a loss in utility if played incorrectly, but will regardless slow their initial intent of pushing towards the objective or towards a kill. With the attackers slow, their position known, and their time to plant reduced, you're able to use the environment to peek with advantage. I went over peeking in detail in two separate videos, links in the description down below. But if you want to make sure you are minimizing peekers' advantage by either holding an unexpected angle or peeking into them, giving you the advantage. In this next clip, I have a hidden echo cam able to see all the attackers. A dead teammate jumps on my cam and makes callouts, so that way I am able to pre-fire and eliminate 3 attackers.
3 cafe. Going door. Fire, Jpeasy, fire. Keep firing, don't stop.
I was able to peek with advantage from an unexpected location and grant me an easy W. Now this next clip shows how important keeping your nerves in check can be. It shows off if you use your brain, you can keep yourself safe and engage enemies even with minimal space to work with and lion scanning you. At this point in the round, they already thermited open the wall and they killed the doc that was playing in garage. So I knew I had to worry about the garage stairs as well as the breach hole.
One descent in garage. Okay. Going up the stairs.
At this point, I hear the Legion trap trigger, which I placed halfway up the stairs. So I know I have a small opportunity in order to engage that target and before they get control over the garage balcony.
Okay.
Enemy scan incoming. Starting
Using
the
B,
clock.
I'm looking at my nitro.
Shit.
They put a claymore on the drone hole on the CC wall. Drone hole.
Yeah, just keep watching Master Castle.
At this point, I hear an attacker outside of the breach get on a drone. This gives me a small window of opportunity to sneak into the garage.
He's like scared to freaking drop. Still up, I think.
I place a goo down in the breach and I get droned out in the process. So now they know that I'm in garage, they're in the breach, and they're going to be able to pinch me from 2 different sides.
One's in garage doorway.
Line.
I'm trying to place myself in a position where I'm safe from the breach and I can also shuffle over and shoot the person coming up the garage stairs.
Enemy is about to scan the area.
I'm able to get an easy kill on the person coming up garage stairs due to my unusual position. It was clear he was expecting me closer to the west wall, therefore wasn't able to return fire.
That's why I'm
Remaining.
I then hear the lion coming through the breach as he hit my Legion trap. I'm able to react to that and fire at the window, taking him out. And later on in the round, one of my teammates takes out the thermite and we win the round. That round could have went a very different way if I would have lost my cool. If I would have, say, peeked early during the breach where they were expecting, I would have probably lost my head and probably would have been a much easier play for them to win that round. Hope the information provided in this video will assist you in becoming a better anchor. Anchoring is a difficult, stressful job. It's not easy. But the more you play, the more you get comfortable. If you follow some of these steps, become a better anchor, clutch out more games, win more rounds. This video was a request by one of my community members in the comments. If you have any videos you'd like me to cover, leave a comment down below. And as always, my name is Jpeasy. Take it easy.